Alright, working on this 2017 Hyundai Veloster, but it goes through several years. Got an issue with the climate control switch. It's only working in a couple of positions. So let me turn it on and we'll show you. So, selector switch 1, nothing. 2, nothing. 3, but you have to bring it back to there for it to engage in 3. Right now it's like on temperature, well, I guess like a 1 setting would be, and then 4 works glitchily. So you can see there's a problem with this switch. And no matter what I do there, it doesn't work. And it slightly comes on glitchily sometimes in here. So anyway, we're going to take this apart and see what the real problem is. But I'll tell you that getting this faceplate off, it's a pain. So yeah, there are a couple of points down here where a small screwdriver fits underneath here. I'll show you in a second. But you've got to pry a little bit here and use your pry tools because it is really on there, and you're going to mar up the sides. So I wanted to show that, but it was just getting a little crazy. So once you do get it off and out, you can see the clips around the side. But what we're going to do is we're just going to take this unit apart in here. So let's get the clips out. Squeeze, pull. Alright, squeeze and pull. Back to that one. This one, what's its problem? Stand by. Okay, its problem is that you need 2 hands because you need to get leverage to be able to pull it out. This thing is not an easy thing to hold on to around here. Alright, so we're going to take this off. There's some Phillips screws around the outside. So we can help get to the switch. Alright, so this cover, there's these little tabs on the side, and you just gotta slowly work your way around and pry those up. And then this comes apart, and then we're gonna take those 2 screws out to get to this unit. Being careful not to lose our screws. Okay, so take a look at it as it sits right now. This pin that's in here is at the top. I don't know if you can see in there or not. There's a little hole where that slides into, and it currently is in position 0, held that way, which means this pin, actually, if it's right side up, sits like this in here. So I'm going to take this switch back apart very gently. There's these little tabs right here. So I'm just going to try to take this apart and look at the inside contacts. So as it's coming apart, well, you can see all the crust and funky stuff in there, so I assume that's why it's not making good contact. So I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip and we'll clean it up. Let's not forget the position that this is in, and this is spring loaded. You'll see there's alignment tabs on here, that one and that one, so it goes back together, but I'm going to go ahead and just put a mark with my paint pen on one of them so I know that one lines up. So I'm going to take a dry Q-tip first and just kind of run it along and try and get all the loose debris out of here. And I'll come in with the alcohol. I have a cut on my finger, and that just went into my cut. That feels real nice. Burny, burny. Okay, so we'll do another round with a fresh Q-tip. Okay, so for this section, I'm going to do the same thing when I clean these terminals, but I'm just going to pull it out. So you got these two white knobs, and then inside here, those little places, that's where you feel the tension of the knob turning, is this thing spinning inside of there against those knobs. So if yours doesn't even have that bumpy feel, it could be the knobs are, you know, worn down. And also, you can make sure you got good spring pressure on here to make sure it's been making good contact. Alright, so it's been cleaned up. I feel like that spring has plenty of tension on it. Put this back in here. And then line up our paint pen mark. Snap it back in place. Now we'll have to line up the hole, the pin with the hole, and it looks like it's right there. Put our screws in. So get your screws in, flip it over, make sure that it'll go through all 4 cycles. Make sure nothing was hooked up backwards or something. And then we'll put our cover back on. Give it a test. Alright, so my initial test, I'm only plugging in the fan blower motor because that's, I know everything else works. So I got the key on. So 2 works now, just not in its position. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're all working now, just not 100% dead center. So cleaning it does work, but the contacts aren't as good as I'd like them to be. So I decided to take it back apart, and what I'm curious about is, see how loose that is? If when it's in the back and this is getting moved around, is this separating a little bit? So here's what I'm going to do. I took this apart, and it only goes on one way. So it's got a fat side of a hook and it's got a skinny side, and then this spring just rides in between. So potentially with that, maybe that loose connection, I'm just going to go ahead and put a washer in here and see if I can make up the difference, and maybe it'll add a little spring tension to it that it might need. Again, we're looking to see if we can just do this with stuff we got around the house that's free to fix, you know, and hopefully it works. I'm just going to take a little bit of the Scotch-Brite pad and see if I can scuff some of that whatever buildup goo off of there. I mean, the alcohol cleaned it, but maybe make sure we got good contact for it. So I'll alcohol and dry that again. Alright, back in the car. I did not put the white cover back on it just so I can test the speed on it. So car's in the on run position. So 3's a little off. 4's on target. 2 is good. 1 is good. But here's what I'm finding. This connector back here is what's really causing the problem with it not connecting well. When it pulls out, it loses contact. So what I did, I ran and electrical taped all around this edge right here where the thing was coming apart, like 3 or 4 rounds. And now, can't hear it, but it's blowing. 2 is working in its spot. 3 is just off center. And 4 is good to go. So I think a combination of cleaning and adjusting help that out. So now we'll put everything back together. Double check it. So this top piece fits much more snugly now with the electrical tape around it, so it should have a really good holding surface for it. Let me get the rest of this put back in its case. Alright, so we got the car running this time, and let's go hit the AC button. It's working. It's blowing on 1, it's hard to tell. 2 is good. 3 is good right there. And 4 is good there. So 3 hits it on both sides of off center. Awesome. Well, there you go. So for a free fix with stuff you have at your house without having to go buy a new one, I think we walked through all the opportunities for you. So hope it helped you out. Thanks.